we really can't have this be Brad's last win. Like, it's a great looking car for your last win, but I don't want this to be his last win. So, this is Brad Keselowski, number 6, Castrol Throwback Ford Mustang from RFK Racing for the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series. 2024 NASCAR Cup Series. This is his race win version from Darlington. His, win. And, yeah, Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick died for this win, and I am perfectly fine with that. Although Chris Buescher then didn't make the playoffs because of this and what happened the week before that. Anyways, all right, we got the diecast out. Let's take a look first at the trading card here. Very cool. I don't know if that's the burnout card, if that's just like a regular, like, if that's just like the graphic of a card. It doesn't look like it's like doing a burnout. It kind of just looks like it's there. Then again, this card is actually pretty clean. Anyway, that's just kind of weird. Here is the back. He started P2. 290. Is that how many laps there normally is? Because there wasn't an overtime or anything. 293 just seems like a weird number. I'm trying to think what the Southern 500 is. If it's 500 miles divided by 1.5. I'm going to do the math on this actually right now. Hold on a second. I can do this. Take a look at the rest of the card though as I do this. 6 cautions actually isn't that many. I'm just trying to think of what the cautions were. I know Larson wrecking was one. I don't think he wrecked twice. I think it was that was this year that he wrecked twice. Poor Terry's had some bad luck with those cars, with those throwbacks. 1.5. And then the 2 stages, but I'm not completely sure what that kind of works out to. Anyways, the Southern 500 is apparently 333 laps. I don't really remember. Darlington's always a weird track for me because I don't actually understand the lap counts there. I don't think I've ever actually really understood them. Nevertheless, continuing on, 37 laps led by Keselowski, and he won by 1.214 seconds. Of course, that kind of was the gap to Gibbs because, Reddick and Buescher kill each other. So, one of the reasons why Chris Buescher didn't make the playoffs now for 2 years in a row. So taking a look at this car, which is actually caked in confetti, specifically on that front windshield. I guess all the Darlington cars are like that. I don't remember Logano's being like that, though. When he won, I thought that car was pretty like, standard. I don't remember there being a lot of confetti on that thing. Maybe they changed it. Or not. I'm not completely sure. There's supposed to be a Castrol logo there. Castrol again. A lot of tire markings and everything. Let me zoom in here just so people can see it. I think that's all tire markings right there. Ford Mustang, RFK, Goodyear, the old NASCAR Cup Series logo, number 6. Brad Keselowski, win sticker, buildsubmarines.com, some old contingencies, Castrol, Ford, contingencies, American Ethanol Fuel, Fastenal, Castrol, Consumer Cellular, Ford, number 6, Castrol, 6, Castrol. Very clean for the number-wise. I don't think this is a metallic number. Where is it? I don't know what the metallic numbers look like. I think that's just a regular number, though. I don't think it's metallic on this car. I think it is IRL, though, perhaps. Couldn't be totally sure about that, though. A little bit of damage there on the kind of like right behind the right front fender. A lot of debris pickup and tire rubber. Rear end looks decent. Rear end kind of got a little rub around the tire. Very common for the burnout, especially. The old Darlington tire, I love those things. That looks good with that car, actually. I just realized that now. But nothing out of the ordinary, actually. It's very much as is. So, good job, I guess, Keselowski. Kept the car clean, unlike Buescher and Reddick. RFK had a terrible year this year, though. None of them in the playoffs. It's kind of wild to me. I would have thought, like, one of them would have made it in with a win or just points, but Breeze finished, I think, 12th in points or 14th. One of those two. And then Buescher was even higher than that, I think. And he's out. Same with Breeze. And then Keselowski just had a bad start to the year. And that caused him, I think he's like 20th in points, though, somehow. So, pretty good comeback for him. Let me put that away. I don't think we ever got a clean version of this diecast, though. I've never seen the clean version of this car because everyone got the race win. Because this might be Keselowski's last win. So I'm kind of glad I have that now in my collection, but you know what? It's not a bad car. It is not a bad car by any means. I got a lot of Keselowskis now. I started with none, now I got a lot. It looks really good on the new Ford. That and Dark Horse mold, it looks really good. It's really menacing, and it just works a lot better. I wasn't doubtful with it at first, but I didn't like how dark it was, and they changed it. Like, you couldn't see the old Ford logo originally, or the Mustang logo, sorry. Now you can, and it just looks menacing, but it looks like ferociously good. Simple car though, very simple design. It's just, I mean, I think I could make this if I wanted. I could draw this in 20 seconds. You just got some red and green swivels here, and a little green red thing there. Rear end's got, it's just the Castrol logo, I think. Actually, that's what the swivels are. Got a little swivel there on both sides of the front hood, and that's about it. Oh, and a little polka dot right there, because polka dots are cool. I like polka dots. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, it is a pretty nice diecast to have, though, in your collection if you want it. If you don't, then you don't need to get it. I don't know when this came out wave-wise. Give me a second here. This was wave 3 of 2024. I think there was 4 waves last year. There's 0 right now, so I think there was 4. So this is still pretty new. I bet you could find this still somewhere laying around at a Target or Walmart. So check it out. You might find something surprising. That's all I got. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Maybe RFK will finish or get in the playoffs next year. Hopefully.